There is a massive exploit going on inside of Diablo Immortal right now regarding gems in some server clusters. What that means is certain server groups inside of the game are having this issue while others are not. I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what's going on right now and telling you kind of how it's being done. Obviously, I don't want to take you through all of the steps because if I do, it can be taken advantage of, and I don't want that happening. I want it instead to be fixed. This is my server shop. All right, we got tourmalines, 52 for sale. They're selling around 240 platinum per. We have rubies. They are the lowest in price, around 130 platinum for rubies. Citrine, they're a little bit higher, around 300 in price, 300 platinum for those. But then check this out. Topaz, out of stock. What does that mean for a rank 1 topaz? It means when they're out of stock, you could sell them for 400 platinum. We have sapphire, out of stock, rank 1. We could sell that for 400 platinum. Look at this, all of these are out of stock. And aquamarine, out of stock, which means we could sell them for 400 platinum. Whenever we find these gems in dungeons and things like that, we just throw them up for 400 platinum, and oftentimes they're taken right off the bat, right away. But what's going on inside of other servers that's kind of taking advantage of the system? Now, this is not a hack. This is not anything like that. This is just, it's just people taking advantage of a bug inside of the system. Let me take you in so you can see what this looks like. Let's take a look here. These are screenshots I was given from a friend inside of my Discord server showing what the shop looks like for them. Check this out. Look at the numbers that are right here. Look at the price right here. 8,100 platinum for 956 rank 5s. Tourmaline? We have more examples. Check out this one. 8,100 for 975 rank 5 citrine. 8,100 platinum for 954 topaz ranks 5s, and 8,100 platinum for 828 sapphires rank 5. This is not what things are supposed to look like. This is not how things are supposed to go. But it is what's going on inside of that server, and what's going on here, I will share with you a little bit about how this is happening. So we're going to dive back in over to my shop. We're going to get out of it though really quickly. What people are doing is they're utilizing the remote shop. You get this from the Boon of Plenty. We have our market connection. You open the market, and then I can get to my shop from anywhere. I can sell whatever I want to sell from what I own from anywhere in the map. I don't need to go to the shop. I could also buy from anywhere that I want to. All that I'm going to share, because I don't want this to get out of hand and I don't want people to start abusing it even more than it's being abused, is people are utilizing their remote shop ability, and they're doing it in certain spectate modes inside of the game. When in those spectate modes, they're doing a little twinkle of the buttons, which I am not going to share because that is the twinkle where the bug persists, and they are then able to duplicate the number of gems that they try to sell. So if they take 10 of a gem and they try to sell them and they do the twinkling of the buttons, then they will have 20. Then if they sell 20 gems and they do the twinkling of the buttons and then remove the sale, they will have 40. This can go on forever and ever. And then what's happening? They're being priced at prices that are, you know, they're expensive. 8,100 platinum. Not all players have 8,100 platinum sitting in their back pocket. So the whales, or people that are hovering the markets, and maybe I shouldn't say whales, because maybe whales aren't hovering the markets. Maybe it's other players that are hovering the markets, just trying to take advantage and get some gems when they drop. They're able to grab all of these gems, and then they're able to power up their accounts. You know, a lot of people think, and a lot of people say, that the whole whale and being overpowered and issue with pay to win side of the game is around legendary gems. But it turns out that a huge part of this is actually revolving around normal gems. The lack of normal gems for people to buy, and the expensive price that it becomes when people are at the level of upgrading those regular gems. Let me ask you something. When is the last time you've actually done an upgrade to one of your normal gems? It's probably been a while. Let's come on over here to my game really quickly, and let's just take a look at my normal gems. I mean, I'm sitting with rank 6, rank 5, rank 5. We also have another rank 5 in here. What do we have in here? A rank 6 tourmaline. We got a couple of yellows, 2 citrine, and a topaz. They're all sitting at rank 5. They sit here for a long time at these levels because I'm not able to get them up because I don't have enough of them. And when we take a look at what I actually have, this is what we're looking at here. I don't have a ton of these gems. I could grind and run secret hidden lairs all day long. I'm gonna sell the ones that I get, that I can from the second level. But the first level ones, I'm just gonna try and get 3 every single time I run through, run stuff in parties, and get my limit that I can get for the week. And it takes a while for these to actually accumulate over time. It actually seems that it's easier to level up our legendary gems, like my 1-star Berserker's Eye, or my 1-star Trick Shot, or even over here, my Fervent Fang, which is a 2-star up to rank 7. That's gonna be the next one that I'm pushing towards. And to me, it seems easier to push these gems than it actually is to push the others. So what is going on right here? What is this hack that's allowing for things to sell at this low of a price and this many of those gems? They're being duplicated. People are doing this through a glitch in the system. This is not a hack. This is not something that's happening from someone recoding the whole system and finding a way to create gems inside of the whole Diablo Immortal ecosystem. It's the easiest way to say it's a bug in the system that people have found, and they're exploiting that bug. So, a few things here. 1, I don't want anyone exploiting the bug that doesn't already know about it or isn't using it. And hopefully those that are exploiting the bug, well, it's patched, fixed, and done with. The question is, what's going to happen to those accounts that were clearly exploiting it? I think it's going to be pretty easy to tell who that was and who's been doing the exploiting, because you're going to see excessive and very heavy numbers of gems being produced. It's going to be very clear in the coding of the game to Blizzard, to NetEase, call it who you will. It's going to be a very clear thing for them to see as to who this has been going on with. So I would not be surprised if we start seeing some servers banning people because of this activity. Now, you've seen my server shop. It hasn't been going on in mine. I appreciate everyone that shared this with me, who brought it over to me in my Discord server, sharing what's going on inside of theirs. Hopefully this is fixed up, and I'm very curious if this is only one server cluster where this is happening and a select few people that figured out how to do and work the twinkling, as I called it before, or if it's something much bigger than that. If you've been seeing any weird stuff going on with gems in your servers, let me know in the comments below. And most people I talk to will say they can't believe that gems are selling for as expensive as they are on my server, 400 platinum for anything blue or anything yellow, where on their server, they say they're going for 100 platinum. Every server is different. It depends on the whole, what's the right word here? The ecosystem, the gem and the buying and selling ecosystem inside of the servers. And when you're getting things duplicated in this type of way, it throws everything off. What's going on your side of your servers? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on. Remember to sub if you haven't already.